Hi guys, welcome into the channel. I'm Julie. I hope everybody's well out there. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and thanks for stopping in. Let's get some messages from Spirit, see what they want us to know. We'll pull a few cards, get the overall theme of the reading, and then we're going to pull a Celtic cross. This will be an all signs reading, and it is timeless. So whenever you find it, there's a message in it for you. Just keep in mind, not all of the messages will be for you. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, all right? All right. I've already prayed and meditated on your cards. We're going to jump in, see what Spirit wants us to know. I have combined two decks here. We're going to see how this works out for us, see what type of energy we pick up on doing it this way. All right. Divine, I call you in, and I ask that you please lead us, that you guide us. Show us clearly what we need to see. What messages of truth, of healing, of love and light do you have for the collective? Please lead us. Please guide us. And please show us clearly. All right. The Four of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Page of Wands. The World card. The Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. Strength card. King of Swords. And we have the Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. So I feel like what we have here is I feel you're working on something. Maybe something that you're doing out here on the World Wide Web. We have the World card. We also have the Page of Swords. Some type of a creative project with the Page of Wands. This is you putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort here. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It's something that you're very masterful at, you're very skilled at, and I feel like it is a blessing. It was an idea that the divine handed you and gave you as a gift, or you're very gifted. You're somebody who is very gifted. I feel like you have somebody who is watching you on the World Wide Web. And I feel like this person has love for you. The Ace of Cups. Could be romantic love. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like this person might have either run from you in the past, Seven of Swords, or they betrayed you somehow. They want to heal that. Or they may have lied to you about being in a commitment already. Or this is a family member with that Ten of Pentacles who has, told a little white lie or something like that. Four of Swords energy here, wanting to heal, wanting to apologize for sure here with this Page of Cups and come in with communication, the Ace of Swords, some type of truth. They could be trying to gather up that strength and courage, or you could be dealing with a Leo or possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Maybe gathering the courage to come in and have a conversation with you. But this person definitely watches you. They're watching you work on something that they feel you're very skilled at here. Maybe this person is planning. This is also a card of planning as well. So for someone here, this person could be planning some type of a proposal. That's for someone, that won't be for everyone. The Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. All right, we're going to see where this goes. What else can you tell us, please, here, Spirit? What is the overall energy of this reading? What is the overall energy here, please, for the collective? Please lead us. Overall energy of this reading, please. Nine of Wands, King of Cups, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card. That Nine of Wands and the King of Cups. Something about going the distance. You've got somebody here who I feel has love for you. This King of Cups energy here. Right now they're seeing you with the world in the palm of your hand. You could be on your path here as well. There could have been a King of Cups energy who was trying to block that. Block your path. You know, you're on the path to the Ten of Pentacles here. With whatever this creative project is. Strength card. You know, maybe whoever this King of Cups energy is could be an uncle, a brother, King of Cups, who was possibly trying to block your path. Had to be strong here. I feel like you're inspiring as well with that Ace of Wands energy. Or you're inspiring to someone from your past, or to a child with this Six of Cups energy. Or someone you've known since childhood finds you very inspiring here. All right, let's see if we can't just get one, though, for our overall energy. That's too many. That might be a problem. All these cards. We'll see. What is the overall energy here, please, of this reading? There we go. There's that Nine of Wands again. Yeah, you've had somebody here who's been trying to block your path. The Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I mean, this person knows where it is you're heading, and they know that whatever it is that you're working on is about to be huge. It's about to be very successful. Again, they know that the world is your oyster right now. And this person, they don't want that for some reason. This could be a sibling. King of Cups energy and the Six of Cups. Somebody, you know, like I say, that you've known since childhood. So, Strength card. Whatever this person is doing, though, you know, you've had the strength to overcome it. A lot of determination to fulfill your purpose here. You know, you're not letting whatever this person is doing get in your way. But I feel it is heartbreaking, you know, especially if this is a family member here with the Ten of Pentacles. Some type of drama, family drama or conflict that this is causing possibly. All right, what is the challenge here, please? What is the challenge? Temperance angel. Well, the challenge for this person is that you're protected here and you're guided. You're divinely guided and protected, and it's causing this person a heavy burden here. Nothing that they try is stopping you. You know, you're in this unstoppable energy, and that is a challenge for this person. Ten of Wands, we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers as well, along with Justice. Justice coming out twice here in a situation. In a situation where I feel like you're being seen as being innocent in something here with the Queen of Cups. Like you don't deserve for this person to be sending you all this negativity, you know, throwing obstacles in your path to try to block you. You're divinely guided to do whatever it is you're doing, and you're answering the call. So, but the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups, the Lovers. You know, the Two of Cups is a soul tie that you have with whoever this person is. So again, I'm picking up on sibling energy. And then we have the Lovers here. I feel like they made a choice to, for some of you, to work with your mother here against you. Justice energy, the Queen of Cups. They may have also been trying to block you from, they've been definitely trying to block your stability here with the Four of Wands, or possibly even block you from receiving a home with the Four of Wands. But I do have Justice coming out twice. You know, you are going to receive justice in this situation in some type of a new beginning here. Empress energy. What is at the foundation of this reading, please? Magician energy, Gemini, Virgo energy, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, and Judgment. I feel again, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is a motherly energy, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Somebody who was possibly jealous and envious of the fact that you might be receiving some type of home or property, and I feel like they've been doing a lot excuse me, in the background to manipulate things so that you don't receive this. You know, the Knight of Wands energy is very hot-headed, very reckless, impulsive. Like they take action and then they don't really think about the consequences. Under judgment here now. Knight of Wands energy coming out again with the King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This person is angry. They're very angry. I feel they're angry that nothing that they're doing is working or stopping you. Honestly, quite honestly, because, I mean, this person, they keep, when one plan fails, they take action again, and they come in with, you know, a new plan to put you out in the cold and betray you. With the Ten of Swords. It's all being exposed here, though, with the Sun. Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. You know, I feel like the authorities are possibly gathering up information about this person or these family members here. Gathering up the truth about everything that they've been doing to you behind the scenes. They could have recruited a group of people to come in and bully you, gaslight you with that Five of Swords energy, and for someone here to possibly even unalive you, Death card and the Ten of Swords. Whoever this person is, very much up in their ego, very much a hothead, and very angry and jealous. Angry that their manipulation isn't working. Their games, their manipulation. What is the past energy here, please? What is the past energy? That's too many. What is the past energy? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. Some type of truth that is coming out, or you're going to receive the truth, some type of communication, maybe from this person or maybe about this situation here in the very near future. You're going to receive some type of clarity, but it's going to blow your mind here with the Tower. Ten of Cups coming in, the World card, and the Four of Swords. So this communication, it's some type of truth about ultimate wish fulfillment for you. With the World card and the Four of Swords, closing out a cycle here and beginning the healing process. I do see celebration coming in the near future as well. And the Sun, some type of a judgment call being made on this Knight of Wands energy and this Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like somebody in this group, Three of Cups, has possibly been like an informant energy. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, like recording this mother energy, this Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups. And how she's been, you know, trying to block you, block opportunities, possibly even block work opportunities with that Three of Pentacles for you. Or this is her possibly collaborating with others online, you know, or there's some type of messaging that authorities have found maybe about this collaboration to cause you conflict and to block some type of a new beginning for you. With the Fool card. So the past energy is, I feel like the truth has come out, or this situation is being exposed. Past energy, or somebody has set the intention to come in and tell you the truth here. What is the present energy, please? present energy. Yeah, someone from your past who's returning. Possibly a King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is somebody who I feel like you trust. You know, I feel like whoever this is, you do trust this person. King of Wands energy. They're taking that action to come in and, you know, tell you all the details of what's been going on here. You're in this Empress energy, the Four of Pentacles. You know, maybe this person has been waiting, kind of making sure that you're grounded, you're stable before they come in. I see them holding back. They've been holding back here. Magician energy, the Tower, and the Sun. Eight of Wands. You know, again, there's something about things being exposed on the internet. Magician energy, the manipulation, the games. It's causing a Tower moment because it's been exposed, this Eight of Wands. Some type of communication, messaging, I feel. Maybe a group chat. Something like that. I feel like you've also got this King of Wands energy not wanting to let you go. The Four of Pentacles. Could be love. It doesn't have to be. But it is somebody that you have a soul connection with as well with that Six of Cups. And I feel it's somebody you respect. Somebody that you look up to. All right. What is in the near future here, please? What is in the near future? What is in the near future? Empress energy. A new beginning coming in, and this King of Wands coming in. Taking that action. Possibly a King of Pentacles as well. And a Page of Wands maybe. Or with some type of exciting news about maybe some wealth that's coming in, or a job opportunity for you with this King of Pentacles. It's leading to a new beginning here. The Nine of Pentacles. That's your energy. You're out here very strong, very independent, thriving, you know, on a glow up. The Seven of Wands. The Page of Cups. And then we have Judgment here. You've also got this Page of Cups person who is coming in for reconciliation as well. I feel like they've been protecting you in the background. A few of these people may have to travel towards you, or you may be traveling towards them. We have Chariot, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. But I feel possibly some type of a celebration coming in soon, or reconciliation with these people. You'll know who they are. What is the collective's power here, please? What is the collective's power, please? Well, I should have kept those, but they didn't fall. I'll tell you what they were. It was the Four of Cups and the Devil, and then at the bottom was the Death card. So for somebody here, I feel like maybe you had some addictions that you have overcome. You've ended those addictions. And so that's why Spirit gave you this gift, this blessing here. Something that you're doing out here, possibly to help others, maybe. And that is your power. Maybe it'll come back again. It didn't flip out, so I didn't take it. But I should have, I guess. What is the collective's power here, please? You know, maybe you have a job opportunity coming in where you're going to be working with other people who are suffering from addiction and sharing your story or something like that in order to help inspire them or just to help support them. Take it how it resonates. All right. Just one, please, for the collective's power. I feel like whoever you are, you've been through some type of a major transformation in your life. With the Death card, you're in this Empress energy. You're very grounded, stable, successful, healed. I feel you've healed. You're whole. got an Emperor energy. This part of your power who's been waiting to either come in and tell you the truth or has been working to get the truth in a situation. This could be an attorney. And that is your power too. That the truth is being, it's being brought to the light in this situation here. King of Swords energy wants to come back around. So your power is, again, truth. Truth about this manipulation, the tower moments that they've caused you. Your power is that you're about ready to receive the truth. Your power is also that I feel like you're taking that sword and you're cutting a lot of people out. Cutting out those toxic connections from the past with this devil energy. Could also be your power is you telling or speaking your truth, your testimony, maybe if you have overcome some type of addictions. But we have the Hermit, the Magician here, and the Tower. So it's definitely that your power is the truth about all this manipulation and what's been done to you. Especially what this King of Cups person keeps doing to block you every time you turn around. How do others see the collective, please? How do others see the collective? Okay, well, that's too many, but let's see what the mini message is. Again, the Hermit, the Magician flies out, and the Tower, the Lovers. Okay, and then bottom we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there was a situation where possibly you might have even been framed for something. I have picked that up before, and I feel like what this is saying is after a lengthy investigation, and all of the evidence that's piling up, possibly even whatever these text messages are or emails that I feel investigators have found that have brought more truth to light. I feel like they're seeing that you were the one that was you're the victim here. You were the one that is being manipulated and that you're innocent with that Queen of Cups. It's investigators making a decision about your innocence here. I feel like it's family. It's your family who is doing things behind the scenes. Possibly, like I say, a mother and a brother. Yeah. I mean, they don't want you to be financially secure with that Ace of Pentacles. They want you juggling here. They want you in fear about your finances, maybe working 2 or 3 jobs to be able to get by. How do others see the collective, please, here? Just one. Just one. How do others see the collective, please? Or maybe that's the communication that they found, that is being exposed. How they were trying to sabotage opportunities, work opportunities, job opportunities for you. Wanting you out in the cold. The Ten of Pentacles is how they see you. And the Fool. They see you having some type of a new beginning and receiving the Ten of Pentacles here. A decision being made. The Lovers. We also have the Three of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. This Page of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the Sun. I feel like somebody here, they made a decision to do something that might have felt heartbreaking for you. Like the Lovers and the Three of Swords. But just know that they did it to protect you. Because you might be out here single and alone. Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. And then I have a Page of Wands, a King of Pentacles, and the Sun. So it could be that somebody exposed some truth in order to protect you from this Knight of Wands energy. This person who just, you know, you never know what this person is going to do from one minute to the next. Very explosive energy. Again, very hot-headed. Somebody who just acts. They don't think. You know, they don't think about the consequences until after they've done something here. So what is in the hopes and fears, please? Hopes and fears. Thank you. Judgment and the Sun. Yeah, somebody's hoping for this new beginning with you. You know, fresh energy, a passionate new beginning, a new start here, excitement, reconciliation, happiness here. Reconciliation again with the Six of Cups. An ending to this situation and a new beginning. You've also got somebody here who is hoping for reconciliation, a restart with you. Somebody who's very passionate about you here. They see you as being very talented. They see you as being a gift, a blessing with the Four of Cups. This person has love for you as well. Doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be, but it is the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Strength card. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. All right, just one, please, for how others see the collective. The Nine of Pentacles wants to come out, so they see you as being very confident. You're out here thriving, or you've been on some type of a glow up. Even with everything happening in the background, you're being seen as somebody who is very grounded, very stable and secure, confident, self-assured, single. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? What is in the hopes and fears? All right. Tower moment, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Emperor coming in, and the Moon. Okay. Well, I feel like somebody is a bit worried because they might be afraid of coming in with this communication, this truth, because it is going to shock you with this Tower energy. And I feel like it's shocking because I feel like there's a lot of family secrets in this situation here. The Moon card and the Hierophant. And you are coming out as a High Priestess. So you're picking up on some things that are going on in the background, but not quite everything here. Could also be that whoever this Emperor energy is coming in, it could be their fear of coming in with the conversation, emotional. It's going to be very emotional. Could be that as well. Yeah. King of Cups. This person's coming out as an Emperor, King of Cups. That's, you know, very emotional and coming in with an apology here. You know, I feel like once this decision is made, there may be silence between you and several of these people right now until some type of a decision is made. I have picked up on that before as well. Like just waiting here. You know, waiting to be able to take action, this Emperor, and come in with this truth. But I do feel you will be reunited with several people from your past here. Several people who were not, you know, they might have known about this. They may have not been able to talk about it, especially if there is some type of legal situation going on here. So silence. It's just been silence, stagnant energy, but things are about to start moving again. What is in the hopes and fears? Devil energy. The Three of Cups. The Emperor again. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Well, I'm not going to lie. Somebody here could maybe be afraid that they could be afraid of some type of devil energy or they could be afraid for you, maybe. Maybe that with all of these challenges and obstacles that you might give up, and maybe, I don't want to say, well, you know, maybe you'll relapse or something. So that could be a fear of someone's, you know, that maybe somebody in this group is going to entice you, or maybe you're going to be tempted, possibly, you know, to go back around this group of people. But there's also, you know, the timing. It's taking a long time. There's no silence. Maybe you're out here alone and they're worried about that for you as well. That you'll get lonely, and maybe that'll cause you some type of temptation. You know, that maybe you'll get to a point where you just want to give up because of all of the challenges and the obstacles. And there's no communication here, waiting on that decision to come in so they can come in and talk to you. There is some fear, though, about this devil energy, or it's just them, you know, maybe their nerves about coming in for this conversation with you. All right, what is the potential outcome here, please? What is the potential outcome here, please? That's too many. I'm not even going to take those for the mini message. That was a lot. Just one, please, for the potential outcome. You know, I'm just sitting here as I'm shuffling and waiting for the card to come out. It could be that, you know, maybe whatever this is that's coming in has been held back as well, because maybe, you know, there was some fear that this group might want to attach to you because of it. And then you might fall back into some of your old ways, old patterns of behavior, things like that, old addictions. So that's for someone. What is the potential outcome here, please? Somebody could be afraid for you because they know that whoever this Knight of Wands energy is, or whoever this is that will not stop attacking you, is angry and jealous. So it could be that as well. The Ten of Cups, though, is the potential outcome, and a Tower moment coming in. It's going to be a shock for you here, whatever this is that's coming in. The Moon card. I feel like it's been kept hidden here. This Emperor energy coming in with the offer here, and possibly to tell you the truth about this King of Cups here. Or it's them coming in very emotional energy with an apology. That High Priestess energy. You know that this is your family that's doing it. High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is also very powerful here. Coming out back to back. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. So I feel like there's been a lot of lessons learned in this situation for sure. Here. The Eight of Cups. I feel like once you receive this truth about some of these family members, this is you walking away. The Eight of Cups. Walking away from disappointments, walking away from people who went along with your family members to block you, whatever the case may be. Walking away and possibly moving away and relocating with that Six of Swords energy. You're going to have options. You are going to have options here. Maybe when it comes to work as well, or this is whatever it is that you're working on, that you're destined for, is about to open some doors of opportunity for you. The Seven of Cups. It's this Page of Wands creative project. There could be a King of Pentacles who's been watching you or maybe knows about this that may want to come in and work with you, bring you some type of an offer here. The Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Why is the Two of Wands here, please, and the Nine of Wands? Again, whoever this person is definitely wanted to block your path. They wanted to do whatever they can. Yeah, they wanted to sabotage you. The Seven of Swords. You know, maybe this is, if this was a sibling, this is some type of like sibling rivalry. This is somebody who, whatever it is that you're doing, there's something here I feel like you're doing that this person wanted to do as well at some point. And they wanted to be the first one to, you know what I mean, to do it. And here you are doing it. So there's something about that as well. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, you know, the Two of Wands. The Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I see what this is. So you've got somebody who has also set the intention to come in and tell you the truth about this Queen of Swords energy. For some of you, it could be a child. Page of Wands energy. And that Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's going to be heartbreaking for you to know that your own mother, you know, didn't want you to have anything good here. Honestly. You know, they didn't want you to have happiness and wish fulfillment here. Nine of Cups. Somebody here is doing a lot of drinking as well. Maybe to numb themselves. Yeah. For someone here, well, I just saw it, but, you know, somebody could have been paid to, you know, they received something here to possibly even drug you. The Nine of Cups, Devil card, and the Six of Pentacles. Because I feel like they had taken something from you, or they wanted to take whatever this wish fulfillment was from you. They could have put something in your drink. I'm just drawn to that Ace of Cups. You know, this is somebody who was supposed to have unconditional love for you, and instead they, you know, they attacked you. They rallied up a group of people to attack you here. Yeah, you're going to be walking away. The Eight of Cups, it is going to be heartbreaking with the Three of Swords, but you're strong. You know, the Ace of Wands, and you will, you know, you will get back up on your feet. You will get through it. The King of Pentacles energy, grounded, stable, secure. Page of Cups. So for someone here, you've got a proposal coming in as well. That came out, didn't it, in our pre-shuffle? But you've got somebody here who's very passionate about you and wants a commitment with you. That Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you're being led toward your soul tribe. You know, you might be losing some family members or people that you considered to be family, but Spirit is leading you towards your real people. You know, the people who you can trust, people that you can confide in, the people who will be there for you, who want to help build you up, not tear you down. Why is Temperance here, please? Why is Temperance here, please? As the challenge, the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Hangman, yeah, and the Ten of Swords. Challenge is here, somebody's in a lot of deep regret here. They didn't realize how protected you were, for one, with the Temperance Angel and the Five of Cups. They didn't realize that. They didn't know that you were divinely guided. And now, everything, the truth is coming to the light about how far they were willing to go in order to steal this home, this property from you. And that they possibly even paid like a hitman energy here. Or someone to come in and drug you, do something like that to you, to unalive you. Six of Swords energy, the Eight of Cups energy. That's you moving on. I don't know. Maybe this King of Cups energy is wanting to come back from the past now. I feel like they know that, you know, the truth is being exposed. Everything that they did behind the scenes is being exposed. I feel like they want to offer you something now. I feel like they want to, you know, come in with an apology now. I feel like Spirit is really, really working on this person, you know, teaching them some major lessons here as well with that Hierophant and the High Priestess. And as well, this person didn't realize how intuitive you were. They didn't realize how spiritually protected you were. Like, this is high-ranking energy here. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. They didn't know how tuned in, tapped in you are. I feel like they thought that this would be easy. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here, please, at the foundation? Why is the Magician here? Devil energy wants to come out with the Magician. I don't know. Maybe they offered you up as some type of a sacrifice. Maybe this person is involved with some type of a cult or a coven or Masons or something like that. High Priestess, Hierophant. Yeah. You know, you're picking up on the fact that this person wants to come back around. The Eight of Cups with this apology. The King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. You know, this is a family member with this Hierophant. I'm picking up on either an uncle or a brother. You know that they want to come back around, but you know what this person did to you, and you see this person as being manipulative. Like, you don't trust this person, and you don't trust this offer when they come in, or if they come in. You know, they want to, and I feel like Spirit is maybe even pushing this person to. Why is the Magician here, please, at the foundation of this reading? Yeah, the Ten of Swords and the Magician, the Hanged Man. You know, the only reason this person wants to come back around now is the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Because everything that they did, and the fact that this person, or this, you know, a few people in this family wanted you gone, is coming to the light. And that they were willing to do all of this for a home or a property. I feel like they celebrated too soon as well. Like I say, they thought that they had this in the bag. They thought it would be easy. That Page of Pentacles could be as well that they were told they had to return this to you, and all they have is that little bitty Page of Pentacles. They don't have it because they were out celebrating and partying. Maybe hooking up with hookers. Queen of Wands energy, you know. I don't know. It's there. I see it. So, you know, while you were struggling, they were out partying and juggling people around. Working with others to try to stop you, block you, silence you. You know, giving the money for that. Using your money to pay for all of this toxic behavior, you know, all this toxicity. But you were protected here. And you will have this new beginning, the Fool card. And you will have success. You do have this new cycle coming in. And you are going to receive wish fulfillment here. Why is the Three of Wands, please, with the Ace of Swords? Why is the Three of Wands, please, with the Ace of Swords? Why is the Three of Wands here, please, with the Ace of Swords? Past energy. Ah, I see too as well. You know, you are out here on your destined path. We see that. For some of you, you may be working on telling your story here. The Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and that's why this person wanted to block you. Something that they wanted to block, something that you were working on here. The Ace of Pentacles. They also wanted to block you from any type of abundance, you know. The Nine of Swords. The Six. Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want you. They don't want you out here if you're a speaker or if you're writing a book or telling your story. They don't want people to know everything that they did in order to try to steal your destiny, take your destiny here. This person's having a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety as well. Yeah, I mean, they did a lot. You know, they worked with others to bully you, to block you, to gaslight and manipulate you. For some of you, they even put hidden cameras in your home. Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. Tracked your every move. But you are innocent here and you will receive justice. You didn't deserve any of this. Everything that was done to you, you did not deserve. Why is the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords here, please? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Wands comes out with the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. So I feel like that is what this is. You're on your divine path here. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing here in the near future, is telling your story. The Ace of Swords, that Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've also been through an awakening. Maybe this situation was the catalyst for your awakening. If you're going to be telling about that here. I do feel like you are very wise, very knowledgeable. You've possibly put a lot of your focus into your spirituality, into your connection with Source, with God, whatever it is that you call it, hermit energy. You might have stayed in hermit energy, in isolation for quite some time, maybe out of fear. You know, the Four of Pentacles at first, because you didn't understand what was going on. And it was that they wanted to take whatever this was from you. The Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you spent a lot of time learning, brushing up your knowledge, your skills here. And healing. Empress energy. You know, getting balanced, getting grounded, working hard. Justice, you know. You're also going to receive justice in this situation. You are balanced, you are grounded. And I also feel like whatever this is, whether it's you telling your story, sharing your story of what you experienced here, or your spiritual awakening, or if it's about recovery, whatever the case may be, that is balancing the scales for you as well. You know, you do have a soul contract to do that. Two of Cups. I feel like you were at rock bottom. I mean, we have the Ten of Wands and the Tower, you know, because of all this manipulation and everybody trying to block you, block some type of wish fulfillment here. They wanted you stuck. They wanted you trapped. They wanted you in fear. And they wanted you to miss out on this gift or this blessing. So you were at the bottom, you know. You've been at the bottom. Ten of Wands and the Tower. And you had to rebuild. And you've rebuilt and come out here as an Empress here. You are the Phoenix rising. And I feel like your story needs to be heard to help others, you know. To help others who are feeling like they're at rock bottom and maybe wanting to give up, you know, to inspire them to keep going, to put that work in, you know, that things do get better, to not give up, to never give up on yourself. Everybody else might have given up on you, but you never gave up on yourself. So why is the Six of Cups here, please? Present energy. Six of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, this King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Now they're in that same energy that they wanted you. Tower moment and the Ten of Wands. This person is at rock bottom. And now they want to come in and try to reconcile, come in with this small little apology or offer, you know, or come in with a small amount of money. Here, you know, I don't have the rest of it because I was out partying and I was, you know, paying for hookers and I was, you know, all that kind of stuff. But here you go. I'm sorry. You know this person wants to come back around, too. You're picking up on this person's energy. I feel like you know that they're learning a huge lesson here. Spirit is sitting this person down. I feel like this person was very arrogant, very boastful, about what they were doing to you. Very greedy and selfish as well, whoever this person is. King of Wands energy. Why is the Empress here, please, in the near future? Why is the Empress here, please, in the near future? The Ace of Wands, so that's that creative project. The Empress is very creative. She births new ideas. The Ace of Pentacles, it is going to be successful. It is going to be your legacy here. The Ten of Pentacles. I feel you're going to receive an offer from somebody possibly to work with you or to collaborate with you on this. Yeah, there's that Three of Pentacles as I say it. And then as well, you've got somebody coming in who, with a proposal. I mean, that keeps coming out. All of these cards, the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands, that's engagement. That's the halfway to marriage card. So a lot of exciting new things coming in for you. Opportunities. The Hangman, somebody who sees you as being their Ten of Cups. Their ultimate wish fulfillment. The Queen of Pentacles. The one for them. All right. Why is this King of Swords energy here, please? Why is this King of Swords energy? That is you telling your story. King of Swords. Speaking about your spirituality, speaking about how Spirit led you, your intuition, the downloads that you received led you through this, and every obstacle that this family tried to put in your way, and every challenge, and every time that they tried to block you. How Spirit, when Spirit told you to walk away from someone or something or a job, you listened. You were obedient here. And you walked away. How you walked away, they helped you to walk away from those addictions, those coping mechanisms, patterns of behavior that weren't good for you. How you put your time and your energy into learning about your spirituality here. And you got closer to God. And God picked you up off the ground, the Ten of Wands. Picked you up from the bottom and built you back up into this Empress energy. Can't make it up. Why is the King of Swords? I don't know why I said Queen of Swords, but why is the King of Swords here, please? Just one. That's too many, but we have Strength card, the Four of Cups. Well, I mean, I feel like Spirit's saying, because there's a lot of cards that came out, and I am going to take this mini message. I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they want to come back in to apologize. Nine of Swords. This person is having a lot of sleepless nights. They're having a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety because of this reckless action that they took. The Knight of Wands energy. I feel like they want to apologize to you. That's that Ace of Cups. It's not just love. You know, it's your intuition. It's apologies. It's forgiveness in this Ace of Cups. And I feel like they're trying to gather up the courage to come in. They are under judgment here. And this person wants to heal this. The Four of Swords. I feel like Spirit is also telling you that your power is... I feel like they're gathering up that strength, you know, to come in and tell you the truth here. Or have a conversation with you, to apologize. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to allow this person to do that. But it doesn't mean that just because you have this conversation, that you have to allow this person back into your life. Do you know what I mean? But give them the opportunity to talk to you here before you just cut them out. King of Swords energy. Not to be cold, you know. I mean, this person was cold. They didn't care about you. This person was ruthless. King of Swords energy when it came to you, willing to do whatever it took. So I feel like a bit of this is, you know, maybe be the bigger person in this situation. Now, would I let this person into your home? No, absolutely not. I would make this person meet you somewhere in public if they want to talk to you. Not after everything they did, and not after this. The Magician and the Ten of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here, please? Why is the King of Swords here, please? As the collective's power. Why is the King of... Thank you. The Moon, the Eight of Swords. Basically, you know, it's what I said. It's this person wanting to come in. They want to apologize to you. It's taken them a long time to come in. There's fear. This person is afraid of going to jail. The Moon card and the Eight of Swords. I feel like they, you know, they collaborated with this group. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, and your mother, the Queen of Pentacles, to block you. To block this opportunity for you, to block you from being able to move forward at all in your life, period. You know, they wanted you stuck. Eight of Swords, and trapped in fear, you know, worried about how you were going to pay your bills or eat or whatever the case may be. So basically, I feel like this person just wants to come in mainly because of that. They're afraid of going to jail. And I don't know what they think you're going to do for them. You know? Just one, please. Though I just want one, please. We keep getting so many. Just one, please, on this King of Swords energy. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You know the truth about what this person did. Five of Swords. Every time, every little manipulation, you may not have spoke on it. You might have stayed quiet. Maybe you were guided to stay quiet, but you knew. King of Swords energy, highly intelligent, intuitive as well. So you knew. You just kept your mouth shut. That was another way Spirit, you know, possibly told you to not let anybody know that you had an idea of what might be going on. Okay, there it is. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is that passionate, creative idea. You telling your story. You could be writing a book. Maybe you started writing it while you were in this hermit mode. I feel like you've been working on it for quite some time with this Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is a bit of perfectionism as well. So, Spirit letting you know it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to get it out there. Get it on the paper, you know. Maybe you felt blocked when it comes to that, though, creatively. Eight of Swords with everything going on in the background. But I feel like you're going to start moving forward on that as well with the Six of Swords in the near future. Okay, so we finally got that out. The Fool card, how they see you, is taking a leap of faith on this. You know, it's going to bring in a new beginning for you, and this is your legacy. You know, the Ten of Pentacles isn't just about money. The Ten of Pentacles is the legacy that you leave behind. You know, what your contribution to the collective energy, what you did here on this earth to make it better. So it's not just about money, the Ten of Pentacles. It's about your legacy, and they see you on your path headed towards the Ten of Pentacles, to leaving your mark on this world, leaving your legacy. Now it might generate generational wealth, you know, or some type of wealth. Why is the Fool card here, please, with the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, A lot of opportunities. Seven of Cups wanted to come out. Just one. I like this. I like having these decks mixed because it gives me more options. But they keep coming out in clumps. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to switch and put two different decks together that are a bit more, maybe the same size or something here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but we'll see. Okay. Eight of Swords, how they see you. Yeah, the Death card. Trapped in their mind, you know. They know where it is that you're headed. They know that this is over because of what they did. Eight of Swords and the Death card. And they know that you're moving on. The Six of Swords. And it's leaving this person in a lot of regret now and very sorry now. You know, very sorry. I feel like this person is having a lot of nostalgic thoughts about you as well. Especially if it's a sibling or even an uncle. You know, thinking back on those times when you were young. And a lot of heavy regret here. Forever betraying you. Forever trying to sabotage you. Yeah. Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This person could be watching you somehow as well. The Five of Pentacles. You know, or it's also them, you know, they know that you know the truth. You know, that they wanted you out here in the Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Why is the Devil here, please? You know, maybe they were hoping. Maybe their hope, because I'm on the hopes and fears, maybe they were hoping that they would cause you so much struggle and pain and heartbreak that you would fall back into your old ways here. So that could be that as well. Why is the Devil energy here, please, in the hopes and fears? Devil energy, hopes and fears. So, I mean, you know, you need to keep in mind all those things when this person comes back around with this little Page of Pentacles apology. They didn't care about what happened to you. You know, they wanted the worst for you, so keep that in mind. Ooh, they didn't like me saying that. They definitely didn't like me saying that. Yeah, they wanted to block you. They wanted to sabotage you so that they could take your destiny here, your good fortune. They wanted you to be in this Devil energy. They wanted you to have those addictions, those coping mechanisms, to be codependent, to be in lustful energy, whatever the case may be. But Spirit had your back here, the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Instead, you came out thriving. The Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Devil energy here, please? Why is the Devil energy here, please? Just one. Why is the Devil energy in the hopes and fears, please? You could have a Capricorn energy as well who's thinking back about you. Six of Cups wanted to come back again. Having some nostalgic thoughts. Justice. The Knight of Cups. Two of Cups. Five of Swords. Knight of Swords. High Priestess. Emperor. That's too many. Why is the Devil here, please? Okay. Well, somebody is also afraid that something is taking so long here. So there's some fear, worry, and anxiety. That is their fear. And somebody, you know, their hope was possibly that, you know, you, like I say, you would fall back into those old patterns of behavior and you would never receive this offer or this opportunity. But Tower energy, Ten of Cups, you are receiving it here. All right. Oh, I see what this is, too. You've got a Capricorn energy here who wants to come in with some type of an offer for you as well. This is somebody who I feel I feel like maybe they're keeping it hidden that they have feelings for you. Secretly. Or I don't know, they could have been, they could have worked too with this group as well to block you. But secretly, this person is still in love with you. So this could be an ex of yours. Maybe somebody who treated you like an option or had a lot of options around them when they were with you. Take it how it resonates for you, but I feel like this person now wants to come in with an apology as well. All right. Justice, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. The Queen of Wands is the warrior queen. The Six of Wands is the person riding in after the battle, the wounded warrior here. It's been rough. You might be a little bit bruised, banged up, beat up, but you're coming in the victor here. And you're going to receive justice in this situation, Tower moment. You're going to have this Ten of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment here, coming in for the Queen of Wands. The one who has persevered through so much, so much more than any of these people could have ever. They couldn't have walked one day in your shoes. Not one day. There could be something about a black cat as well. I'm drawn to the cat down there. Maybe that's been your co-pilot through this situation. But, your strength, your perseverance, your tenacity, your strong will, and the fact that you're not somebody who gives up very easily, that's for sure. You're going to have this victory here. Six of Wands energy, justice coming in for you. Tower moment. It may shock you. It may surprise you. All of this. But you will have the Ten of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment. All right. Let's get a couple of my cards and then we'll close this out. We're already over an hour. Try to figure out what to do about these cards. Maybe if so many hadn't kept coming out, this video wouldn't be so long. But they came out the way they were meant to, I guess. All right, what else? Hard to express their emotions. So this could be this King of Cups energy. It is hard for them to be vulnerable and admit that they did something wrong. This person could be a bit of a narcissist, Hope. I feel like you never gave up hope. Hope and addiction. I feel like, and detective. I feel like you're also out here to bring hope to others who might be suffering with addiction. There could be a detective involved here, or maybe a detective that has seen what you've gone through, knows what you've gone through. Or maybe they even had some addictions, secret addictions. I mean, who knows? Maybe you've given this person hope. It doesn't have to be drugs, could be alcohol. Anything that you do in excess that isn't good for you. So maybe you brought hope to this person and maybe they made some changes as well. We have engagement or marriage. We have a musician here. We have freedom. And we have happiness. So you will be happy. You're free from this situation, from this family, for sure. I feel you walking away. And I feel like they're going to be angry. We have vengeful, but let them be angry. They're angry because you're growing, expansion here, and you've got opportunities. These people never wanted you to have anything. No opportunity for anything good in your life. And they're angry. Or this person actually, deep down, they're angry. They may come in and wear some mask and pretend to be sorry, but they're only sorry because they know they're being exposed. We have you are the reason. I feel like there's somebody here that you've helped to inspire. And this person, whoever it is, they've made some changes in their life. We have L. We have driving past your home or work. We have cyber bullies. I mean, they did it all to you. They did everything that they could possibly think of. Yeah, to destroy you. Group was paid to destroy you. A sibling. Can't make it up. You can't make it up. Solar plexus. You know, they tried to affect your solar plexus so that you wouldn't have that will to live. That you would give up. But I feel like you spent a lot of time in prayer and meditation here to gather that strength, to receive that guidance that you needed to keep going every day. There might have been days you wanted to give up, but you didn't. Spirit wouldn't let you. Surveillance. You know, these people are under surveillance now, and just know that you will receive, or they're going to receive, karma for what they've done. We have Z, first, middle, last initial. They were using witchcraft. You know, a lot of other tactics to stop you, block you here. All right, yeah, they wanted to shut you up, throat chakra. I feel like they thought you wouldn't speak up for yourself. Or they at least thought nobody would believe you. You know, they definitely thought that. That if you did, nobody would believe you. You know? We have Q. We have strength. And then we have involves a large amount of money. Bottom of the deck, a narcissist. So, that's what you're dealing with. All right, I'm going to end it on that. Just know that, gosh, I mean, you're ending out with justice and the Ten of Cups. We saw in the near future a new beginning for the Empress, excitement, passionate new beginnings, possibly a proposal for someone, and you've got somebody wanting to collaborate with you on this book that you're writing. So, a lot of good things coming in for you. Keep going. Don't give up now. Alrighty, that is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit like, share, and subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves, and much love and light. Bye-bye.